Let's see.
That's a hard one. See, at what point do you start calling it a chicken?
Don't be sick for a week and you won't miss a month of stuff.
Not loud.
Like,
Not loud.
normally?
Yeah, you were. Go ahead.
So I'm going to read it and then say it. Cool. All right, I have not looked at these questions. Actually, I looked at them a while ago and I forgot them. So this is my first time. Here we go. When do you post the answer for the questions? I don't know. Whenever we're done. And then sometimes things get in the way and we actually wrote these out, like months ago. So now we're just getting to them. I remember this one. Why did you put up the TV? Mr. Dominic Gomez asked this and he drew the TV. Was that Grizdala? Oh, I thought it was Mr. Gomez. I was like, why did we put the TV up? Because it's awesome. But I thought it was Mr. Gomez asking. We actually we installed the TVs in the screens during a week when he was sick. And when he came back in, he walked, he was like, that's new. And so we have a saying amongst the team, if you miss a day at Super Kicks, you miss a week. If you miss a week, you miss a month. And I was just gonna tell Mr. Gomez, don't be sick for a week and you won't miss a month of stuff. Digital suggestion box, I don't know, what do you think? Sounds awesome. Translate I like your haircuts. Mi piace il tuo something. What's that? I like your what?
I like your cut, G.
Oh, someone was trying to help me. I like your cut, G. With the new lingo.
The new lingo.
With the in hip.
Yes.
I'm hip.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
To find the biscuit. I'm hungry. I want a biscuit. I don't ever eat biscuits. Biscuits sound great right now.
Because he was training for a triathlon.
Isn't it just to get to the other side? I don't know. That's what people normally say, right?
I think that's the
To get to the other side.
I think that's the true answer.
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if woodchuck could chuck wood and a woodchuck use a kama or katana? A katana is easier to cut the biscuit with, so definitely a katana.
That's a good question. Probably a comma if it were using a weapon, because a comma, it's closer in size, right? It would need a small katana, and then at that point it's basically a comma anyway. As far as however much it wants to, or until it gets tired. I don't really know.
That's a good question because they typically use their teeth. So I'm going to go with comma because I like the comma. The comma's my weapon. That's my thing. Cereal first or milk?
Cereal. It says answer. Wait. There's an answer on it. I was not right. It's the bowl, apparently. I still think cereal.
Always cereal first. I love cereal. I call it the breakfast of champions. You have to have tons of options and all this good stuff. So we're taking a trip into our break room. No, we're not. So we're about to take a trip to the luxurious employees lounge. And I want to show you guys the amazing selection of cereals that I have. Typically I have Cocoa Pebbles up here, but Miss Gellis ate it up. I always put mine in a cup typically so I can eat and keep moving. And if you're good, you gotta use a fork so there's more milk to drink afterwards. That's how you do it. It's always cereal first. Always. That way you know how much cereal you have. Otherwise, if you put too much milk, then the ratio's thrown off. Some cereal likes to float, so they'll just fall out of the bowl or whatever. That's just how it is.
I don't eat cereal or drink milk, so neither should you. Anthony said, how many people can Universal 1 through 9 take down? At least 9. At least 9.
I counted once, not in people, but in like number of moves. Universal 1 through 9's got, I don't remember the exact number, it's like 130 moves in it or so. And then if you think like, I don't know, 3 moves per person, right? What does that end up being? Like 40 people-ish? About 40 is my answer. I don't know.
That depends. If we live in a multiverse universe, then infinite. Does the itsy bitsy spider have enough venom to kill a human? That depends on the species of the spider.
I don't know. What kind of spider is the itsy bitsy spider?
If it's the Brazilian banana spider, yes. Yes. It's very, very deadly to humans.
It's a picture book, right? Like you could see the spider on there.
I'll put it here.
Someone could find it. I don't think so.
I'll put it.
Maybe. Possibly. Moving on.
What came first, the chicken or the egg? That's a hard one. See, at what point do you start calling it a chicken? Because this is the thing, you're laughing in the back, but like realistically, right, some type of animal that is like closely related to a chicken laid an egg that like mutated and changed, and then what we call a chicken came out of that egg. So if you call like the thing that laid that egg a chicken, then the chicken came first, right? But the same way, like, you know, like cavemen aren't like actual humans, you know, like they're different species technically, right? So then the egg would come first because it was a mutated egg that then produced that chicken. So I don't know, science, too much.
I would have to say that the egg came first, and I'm not talking about an aviary egg. I'm talking about a sac that contains protein and all the vitamins and nutrients that the body needs. That's considered an egg as well, even if it's not the shape of a traditional egg. So I'm going to say the egg came first, and if anybody disagrees with me, I don't care.
What came first, the chicken or the egg? The biscuit! I like your cut, G.